I want to make a video about an early observation I had made when I started eating healthier when I was a kid. One of the first lifestyle changes I ever made was I quit drinking soda. And I quit cold turkey and completely. I haven't had a sip of soda for over 17 years now. And I was 16 years old. There was a girl in school that I wanted to get to know, and I needed to lose some weight first. I was going to college part-time. Now, one of the things I noticed about any sort of bad habit, whether it be smoking, whether it be financial habits, whether it be, around the time I had a few friends who were starting to drive, and some of my friends got into car accidents, they got into drinking and driving kind of problems, any sort of bad habit you can think of. I often notice two groups of people. One group who's getting into the habit and one group who's trying to get out. Very rarely do I see a happy medium between the two. Just turn on the TV. You see Home Shopping Network, and then you see the Dave Ramsey Show, right? In terms of the spending habits, right? You see people ordering supersized meals, and then you see people going on a diet, right? You see people like my classmates who were drinking and driving, who were speeding, and then you see others in rehab, right? Very rarely did I see any sort of happy medium in between the two. You saw people trying smoking for the first time. They're coughing their guts out, right? Hopefully they're not doing it during COVID-19. And then you see people trying to quit smoking, which hopefully they are doing during COVID-19, right? Very few smokers fall into an in-between category between those two, right? And so it used to drive me crazy when people tell me that an occasional soda is not going to kill me. I agree. There's probably a level of soda that's comparable to the background risk we all take, right? We're all exposed to pollution. We're all exposed to the potential of getting COVID-19. There's probably a level of soda consumption that's comparable to some of those risks, right? The problem is that the behavior of consuming that amount of soda probably doesn't exist in most people's potential lifestyle choices, right? If it did, I would have happily drank that amount of soda every day, right? And besides, it's probably a lot less than what most people think it is, right? I'm not even going to try to find out how much it is, right? It's so much easier for me to enjoy my other beverages, right, that I don't want to dabble with it, right? There's probably, well, there definitely is a small amount, some level of cyanide you can consume without any harm, right? It might even be good for you, right? There's probably a small amount of mercury you could consume without getting sick, right? And we're probably already consuming more than that amount, right? There's no need to add to that, right? You get the idea, right? Why even mess with it, right? It's just an observation I made. And another thing I want to point out is every time I hear somebody mention that an occasional soda is not going to kill me, these people are not drinking an occasional soda. They're talking to me with an occasional soda on their hands. They're forgetting about the hundreds of other sodas they're going to drink over the next few weeks, right? What I really love in Washington State is that a lot of people recycle. I wish we had a recycling deposit, because then more people would do it, and then they could see just how much of soda they're drinking over a time period, right? It's easy to think it's just one soda here and another soda there. COVID-19 has kind of helped me realize just how much food I'm eating, because I'm eating a lot of it at home, obviously. I'm not leaving the door as much to get rid of garbage, so sometimes I get to see multiple days worth of garbage in one place. And that's been a big inspiration for some of my changes. But I realized this very early on in my life. I used to love watching late night infomercials, and all of them were about either spending or paying off debt, right? I rarely saw anything in between the two, right?